Hey, what is up, everybody? Jeremy here, excited to bring you another Starfield ship build video. We have the Infinite lined up for you today, and we're going to check this bad boy out. And of course, if you're ever looking at or ever want to check out the parts for this ship, be sure to check out the ship part Google Sheet located in the description. In this video, it goes through all the parts that are being used in this current iteration of the ship, where you can get them, what level you need to be to get them, what ship design skill you need to have, what piloting skill you might need to have, all there. And of course, I want you to look at this because I want you to analyze the ship by and the level requirements by part, not as a ship as a whole, because guess what? All those parts are interchangeable. So you can always make it lower level according to what your needs are, based on and just vary it up to how you would like it to be. So yeah, be sure to always check out that ship module Google Sheet linked in the description below. All this below. And of course, if you like our videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey, let's get into it, everybody. Let's check out what this ship has to offer. It's called the Infinite. It's one of my favorite ships, and the whole concept that I had behind this is that I imagine a crew of explorers went out, and this was not like the original ship, right? This was not the original ship. It was like a very small ship. Maybe it's just a cockpit and maybe a few habs, right? And then what they had to do along their journey is what they had to continually upgrade their ship, and they kind of just jerry-rigged things together based on what they found and based on what they needed to do to continually allow them to explore the universe. So that's the concept I had behind the storyline that this ship had. Gave it its own personality. But yes, let's take a look. And I like calling it the Infinite because there's a lot of infinite ways that you can modify this to what you want it to be for yourself. So that's another part that I really liked about this ship. So right now I'm just making sure that my colors are put in the most recent set of colors. So all I do is go into one of these, highlight the, as a tip, just highlight one of those three settings, different settings. I click once to the right and click left, and that saves them all. So if I go back to colors again, it's there. So I only had two colors set. And another thing that I liked about this ship is that you can just color in so many different ways. Like, that still looks good. I mean, I made it even more blue, and it's like, man, that still looks like it really fits. If I really want to make it look more like a science vessel, you can change the colors to you could really just change it to whatever you feel like, and it works. It's like, that works, right? That works. Anyway, let's make this whole ship completely light gray, so we can start analyzing everything that we're putting together here. And we are going through our disassemble process. I'm going to start with the top. Take this top layer off. Alright, highlight all this. I'm doing shift drag to highlight everything I want to pull. I'm going to put this to the back, and then I'm going to start grabbing all these sides. I'm going to grab this side, try to highlight everything that I can. Right, get all that, get all this, make sure that's highlighted too. I think I have everything there, almost have everything here. And as I said, and that's the reason why I have a lot of Nova bracers in here, is to create that jerry-rigged look. But once again, if you just want to replace some of those Nova bracers with habs or something else, it's easily doable. But yeah. And that's just one thing I really like about this ship design, is that it's designed to look like you can just add things along the way on your journey, and of course you can always just modify things in modify things from a crew perspective, and also just from you as a player. It's like, all right, I feel like this needs more cargo based on what I need to do. You could add more cargo, as I forgot to select these guys below. Get that in there, right there, and then I see this guy's floating. Get that over too. Oh, doesn't like it right now. All right, there we go. So this is, in its current iteration, it is a Class C ship. You could easily be a Class B. If you're focused on that aspect of it. But you can also, yeah, you can continue to upgrade the power it has as a Class C as well. I'm using Class B engines, but yeah, we'll go over that as we build the ship. We'll leave it there. It's fine. It's like, we'll just leave it there. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's build it. For this one, I'm starting with the landing bay. That was my usual point of usual point where I like to start building from. But of course, you do how you want to do it. So first part, I always like to do. I mean, this is a general rule. I break it. But one thing that I like to do is I like to always directly connect the landing bay to an all-in-one berth hab. I'm using the HopeTech all-in-one hab. Oh, by the way, this is 120 LD landing bay, and right underneath the hab, I usually like to put the docker right in there. So both of these items will go directly into the all-in-one berth. So this is the 110 DP docker. That's a Deimos build. I'm using HopeTech habs. Any manufacturer you like. I'm currently building. Most of this ship is built on the landing bay with ship parts. Landing bay with ship builder, which has a lot of ship parts. And then now I'm going to just connect the DS40.2 Ares bridge. I'm going to bring that in right here. And on top of that, it already has two PBO-175 auto helium beams connected to it. All right, acknowledge that. Right behind it, I have the NG-20 landing gear. Well, actually, I don't have it right behind it because I can't connect to it yet. All right, so I'm just going to leave. Oh, yeah, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll bring the Aurora grav drive, attach that right behind the HopeTech all-in-one berth. All right, Class B. Then I'm going to drop this underneath. This is the NG-20 landing gear. This is the landing gear that has like the best thrust and hull attached to it outside of the Hope 55 landing gear. Those big suckers. So this is a good replacement, especially if you want to add more cargo to your ship or just increase the mass of your ship. All right, and then I'm going to take this porthole, bring it right behind the grav drive. On top of that, I have the HopeTech caps. Yeah, Cap A, Cap B, and Cap A reversed. So I'm going to bring this over. So bring this to the front, bring this to the middle, HopeTech Cap B, and then bring the HopeTech Cap A reversed. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not variation. I'm doing a variation change. Reversed. Yeah, reversed. Oh, there's three options there. So I'm using the back option. And then on top of that, I'm bringing the Assurance SG 1800 shield generator. So like the thought that I had here is like in the look when you see it, I kind of felt like I just pretended in my mind the crew found this amazing shield generating artifact, but you need to make it, you need to keep it safe. You need to put it in a position that it's outside and can just be, so it can just completely engulf the ship. So I almost made it look like it's a focal point in the design when we finish. All right. Okay, let's talk about these bad boys here. We are going to start with the habs. All right, so first I'm going to move the HopeTech hab over, and it goes directly, just directly against the HopeTech all-in-one berth. I'm using a science lab on this side. The what is that? The port? Which side is this? The port side, and then I'm using a workshop on the starboard side. So a little bit of functionality in there if you wanted to craft some items or create some mods in there. All right. Then I'm going to just start building it by wing. I have the porthole in the front. I'm going to bring that on both sides. Then I have the Deimos Spine A. On top of that, I'm not going to include that in the sheet, but I have a comm spike. So this is one that I played a lot through the game. And if you know what these items are, then good. Yeah, and then the conduction grid, same thing. I have it attached, but yeah. So it's really cool to have, like, because it's hidden. Like in the design, it looks hidden. So that's one cool aspect I really liked about this ship design. All right, next part we're gonna do is we are going to bring the HopeTech risers over. It goes right on top of the hab. So I like how this comes together right here. Really like that. Bring the other side over. Cool. That's it. Perfect. Next up, we are going to build, or we're going to slide underneath the Hope Tech Science Lab. We're going to bring down this cargo. We have the Galleon S204 cargo hold. And we're going to bring the other side over as well. Right underneath. Perfect. Then we're going to take the Deimos belly, flip to like the aft side. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the front and the aft, so we got switch to its aft orientation. And on top of that, I have the SF40 sheared flow reactor, Class C. So this is what makes it Class C. It's like, is it Class C or classy? All right, other side. Let's bring over the Deimos belly, and then we have the 700T HE3 tank. Totally up to you what you want to use for your fuel. I'm okay with 400. Like, it works for me in my gameplay, but of course you can always get the higher end of this, like go up to 650. Totally up to you guys. Totally up to you. So 400 works for me. All right, and then I'm going to start putting on the top. So what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of work from the back. So what we do is we have these three just kind of... Oh, I need to start from the middle on this side. Let me see here. Yeah, let's start from the middle. So I'm going to grab the middle, put it right on top of the riser. And these are all Teo mid-caps. Bring it back, front. Because like this doesn't have a point on the top, so it needs to attach to each other there. All right, and in the front you have the Stroud nose cap E. I mean, it looks like a little sensor sciencey thing. So I kind of imagine, oh, these are like little sensors, or you can collect data for our exploration trips, where the crew can get like, I don't know, more information about planets and such. And we're just gonna duplicate the same thing on the other side. Oh yeah, and on top of these guys. And by the way, there are so many weapon mounts on this ship, so feel free to like set up your layout however you like. But yeah, have 2 more PBO 175 Auto Helion beams on here. And by the way, like I use this weapon layout a lot. This is my favorite weapon layout based on the gameplay I like to have. So I like to use the Vanguard Obliterator auto projectors, and then second orientation or second set of weapons, I have my PBO 175s, and then I always carry suppressors with me because I enjoy commandeering ships. So I always have that just in case. Alright, finishing off the top, I'm going to bring on the Stroud engine bracers, put it in the side, or put it in the middle right there, put it in the middle, and then you can start seeing that little focal point with the shield generator. Alright, let's finish the top of this. We're going to bring in our Deimos Spine A's, Spine C's, and attached to these are the Nullifier 1750 suppressors and the Spine C's, and then on the back, the Deimos radiators, and on the back, on the back of the spine set, and then the very back of the Deimos tail A. And we're just going to take the same thing on the other side. Just going to highlight all that. Put it over. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, I like to reveal these radiator pieces because I like to say, all right, this is what's helping either gather more data in the atmosphere, or it's recharging the ship. So those are the concepts. All right, now we got these little side pieces that we're going to work on. So with every single set of bracers, you can always replace it. Like this could be a hab right here, and we just line up underneath. So like just imagine like putting a hab down there. That's one place you could add an additional hab. Like maybe instead of me having the workshop on different sides of the ship, maybe you make this like, all right, this is going to be the science wing. We're going to have the science lab and the workshop next to each other. So that's one option for these 2 different bracers up here. So up to you once again. I mean, or it could be more cargo. It could also be more cargo, which might mean you need to also include more landing gear to support the extra weight. Man, this is a very modular ship, and I like it that way. So it's like, because like that's the concept. So I put I'm putting 2 Nova bracers right here, and inside of it we have the AccuLander 11 landing gear. Bring that to the front. And then we have the Stroud nose cap C, bring that to the front. Then we have the next set of this part, or yeah, we have the next set, or I'm just going to take the other side and just bring it over too. I'm just going to bring the other side over. There it is. Building it up. All right. I'm going to work from the bottom up here. So, or close to the bottom. But I really want to emphasize, once again, you have the set of Shroud bracers, could be habs. So, maybe for an example. Maybe for an example. No, let's not do it. so in place, like, I guess one nice piece about this, if you want to have the hab, I mean, basically this is the alignment where the hab would be if you want to replace these two set of bracers. All right. So imagine just having 5 habs lined up with each other. There's no ladders if you want to focus on that aspect right there. So yeah, it could be 5 habs in a row, just directly connected to each other, right, in a horizontal orientation. So up to you once again. So let's bring it up. So this is the main connection point to the ship. It's 2 bracers that I'm going to connect to the Hope Tech Science Lab. That's the main connection. All right. In front of it. In front of what I'm doing. What am I doing in front of it? Oh, I need. Oh, wait. This is. Yeah, it starts here, and then it builds up. So another opportunity for the hab is that you could, like, if you decided to make these 2 bracers a hab, you could put another hab right on top. See, that's another opportunity for hab in place of these 2 bracers. Or it could be a 3-in-1 hab, so it could replace all 3 bracers. So that's the starting point of the connection to the ship. Then we have these 2 other bracers that we're going to pull on over and set it on top. All right. So total jerry-rigged looking feel to it. And then we're going to take the 3rd bracer and put it in front right here too. Okay. So that's one main connection to the ship. I mean, of course, there's this connection here too. So let's bring it over. This is going to be the point 4G landing gear port side from Teo, and then attached to the inside here, I put a horizon mount and set up 2 Vanguard obliterated projectors to it. All right, so that's it, and this is kind of building that like engine-looking booster look right here on the side. I have the Shroud Cap A, 1 focused on the top, 1 on the bottom. I'm gonna bring these 2 over right in the front of this landing gear, and right behind it we have the Teo cap right there. So this is, I mean, in a way, this is an isolated spot. But it feels like yeah, like I said, it's very jerry-rigged. even this feels jerry-rigged. So yeah. But yes, lots of opportunities, lots of available points here too. Like I could have brought this to the front. I could have put, well, I can't put a horizon cap there. Wouldn't have fit here. Well, something else could fit there if we wanted to, but yeah, based on this, the length of this, yeah. So it won't work here because the Teo and the Shroud don't exactly match. Right, so there's a little bump there that doesn't allow like certain weapons to mount onto it easily. All right, continuing this build, we are going to bring the Nova engine struts. We get right in front of the Nova bracer, so it looks like, all right, there's a connection. Jerry-rig that in. We're going to take those 2 Nova radiators right there. Okay, building from the bottom now, we're going to take the SAE 5660 engines. These are like the best Class B engines. So we have this here, and then we're going to bring another piece right on top, so that sets that up with our Hope Tech radio on top and our Nova engine struts on the sides. All right, there we go. Now let's put these 2 together, and we have the Teo mid-cap set right here, top and bottom, with a Vanguard obliterated auto projector, and what allows that projector to, this weapon to be attached here is going to be that equipment plate. So those are the 3, or the set of 4 items here, or 5 if you include a gun. So what? 1, 2, yeah, 4 items including a gun. Just bring it over, lay it to the side. Perfect. Then we got your Teo braking engine. Bring it to the front. So this looks like another booster-looking thing. Teo cap, back. There we go, guys. Finish one side. Let's finish the other. All right. Start from the... Okay, maybe we'll work from the front this time. We're going to take the pinpoint 4G landing gear, bring it over and attach it to the actual landing gear. So these are two different landing gears attached to each other. And then we're gonna bring the shroud cap set, top and bottom, bring it to the front. There we go. Nice. Oh, I didn't move over the weapon mount. So we got the Horizon weapon mount with two Vanguard Obliterators attached. This is going to attach to the Pinpoint 4G landing gear. Bring it over and then bring the tail cap, starboard side, facing the back. There we go. Perfect. Still working front and front. We're going to bring over the engine struts. Lay that right on top of... What's the top? Oh, it doesn't attach there, does it? It should. No, it doesn't. Oh. So this is floating. Cool. All right. This is the part where we need to go back to the engine bracers then. Or Nova bracers. Start from the bottom. I'm going to grab that too. Once again, you can always replace it with something else like a hab. So this is going to go right in the bottom next to the... oh, wait. No, this is the one that connects directly to the Hope Tech Workshop. So this connects to a hab. So yeah, a perfect place to put a hab if you like. Then grab these three. And these go directly on top of those two Nova bracers. And then you have that set where this Nova engine strut can connect to and make it look like it's set. So wait, if that doesn't connect, what is this? I do have an equipment plate there. Oh. Wait, huh. Do I need an equipment plate there? Yeah, I do. Okay. It's like, but yeah, it's weird because like, why wouldn't this one want to connect? It just, It's been a while, guys. All right, let's take the two Nova radiator tops, place that on top of the Nova bracers. Get our Nova struts right there. Nova Tech radiator, and our two sets of engines for the right side or the starboard side. All right, then let's finish it off with a set here with two tail mid caps, a braking engine, and a tail cap on the back with an equipment plate and Vanguard Obliterator auto projector on top. Highlight all of that, move it over. There you go. And that is your Infinite complete. Very cool. I mean, I like that. It's like I do enjoy making that look like it's a focus of the ship. It kind of like has like its little area for it to sit in. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of opportunity here. A lot of modular pieces that you can switch out based on what your needs are. So I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why I call it the Infinite. There's like an infinite amount of variability that you can do here. An infinite amount of growth or options. So yeah. Like these Horizon weapon mounts, you can always move this around. These could be weapon mounts as well, like if you attach an equipment plate. So let me grab this guy right here, equipment plate. It's like there's like all these different points of connection where you would like to maybe set things up. So like, yeah, even the top I put, man, there's so many. it's like, oh my gosh, what do you call it? Decision fatigue. So yeah, there's a lot of options here for you. Man, let's go ahead and color it in. So I mean, so many options in coloring too, and I like that. So this is gonna be color 1, like the dark gray is gonna be color 1, and color 2, and color 3 is gonna be the stark red, and that is how I set it up. This coloring makes it feel more like an aggressive, militaristic recon type vessel, and I mean, one way to easily combat that is like, all right, let's make that like a little bit lighter. So I mean, yeah, like I showed earlier, it now feels more like a science exploratory vessel. So, man, there's so many ways to go about. Oh, jeez, look at it's like okay, not that maybe, but man, I like the versatility of the ship, and I use it as my for my gameplay. I use this as my jack of all trades type ship. So that's how I go about it. Like if I'm specifically going out there to commandeer ships, all right, I'm gonna bring my fighter, right? That's all it does. It does. So if I'm just gonna have like go out in the world and like land on a planet, try to get some resources there, or attack a point of interest and try to grab some resources and store it on. This is what I like to use. So definitely one of my favorite ships that I have out there. And I think at one time I had more cargo on this, but then once I figured out how to create a great ecosystem between my my outposts and all the ships that I like to use, I switch between usually 3 different ships. Like a cargo ship, my all like general purpose ship, and then my fighter ship, right? The fighter ship has like barely any cargo on it, so you don't expect to put anything up, but I use the mechanics. I'll do another video on that sometime, but I definitely use the mechanics of how Starfield moves cargo between ships, because it allows you to like overfill cargo room on a ship, like by literally thousands if you wanted to. So you could literally move thousands of cargo mass into a ship that only has 200 mass cargo, right? So, and just using that mechanics, like, all right, well, I can get everything I want and go back to the base, switch ships, and I still have everything that I need on my all-purpose ship or on a cargo ship. And then I like to just drop all my cargo into my outpost, and use my outpost as a means of crafting whatever I need to craft. So, yeah, that's how I go about it. So I will create a video on that someday. But yes, let's continue on this one. That was a little sidebar. We are done here. Let's go ahead. Oops. What a mess. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what it is. There you go. When things like randomly get out there. There you go. Let's get out of here. Let's go on a little tour of design as is. Of course, guys, I want you to play around with your ship. Like, figure out what's best for you. Adapt it to your needs and how you want to play. If you want to create a home ship where you just carry everything around, well, yeah, there's a way. There's a way to set that up. So, but yeah, general all-purpose ship that I like to use. Definitely one of my favorites. I haven't changed this one for I don't know, for a long time. I was about to say months, but the game hasn't been out there for like months. Maybe this was like early October. But anyway, all right, just boarded the ship. There's my this is my landing bay going to the outpost. Here is the docker, and to my sides I have a door on each side. Let me turn on the light real quick. And here is the science lab. And I look out into just a little view. I mean, I give him a little window so it doesn't feel too claustrophobic in there. Right? And on the other side, you have your workshop, and that's it. That's all I needed. That's all I really want. I mean, technically, I wouldn't use the workshop in science lab. So maybe this, like for me, maybe this would be like in living quarters, maybe living quarters and a captain's quarters, or maybe another all-in-one hab. I don't know. Yeah, but based on my gameplay, that's it. But yeah, I mean, of course, the other positive of having more habs on your ship is you increase the amount of hull that you could have. And here is the cockpit. This is an amazing cockpit when it comes down to it. It has 8 crew spots available on it already. It has this nice navigation table. It's huge and it's nice. I mean, like, yeah, it's like, I think the Nova Cabo is also like, is it called Cabo? Just Cabo? Cabot? Cabot? I want to look at the pronunciation of that later. But man, this is such an awesome cockpit. And then the other cockpit, the Cabo, is like, but other. I guess I guess I have 3 favorites. I have 4. You know what? Every cockpit has its own value to it. All right. So anyway, that's that. Let's go take it for a spin. Let's go to our favorite battleground. So this is all what, general purpose ship, jack of all trades type ship. But you can still do everything. So let's go ahead and take off. Let's go to our favorite place. I don't have a crew loaded in here. I just noticed that. I don't have my crew in here. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's starboard right here. Let's go now. But yeah, here you go. I don't know. Is this good enough? It's like as a demonstration of fighting. Just try it. Alright. Let's just disable. Looks like, yeah, what is that? Disablers on this guy. This guy's fully disabled? Oh, I destroyed it. It's like, oops. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, I was bumping into it. So, yeah, you guys. This is your infinite. Where there's infinite possibilities of how you want to, like, modify this ship. So, or color it, or yeah, that's so many different ways to go about it. So, that is everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yes, have an amazing day, everybody. More videos coming soon. And I know I have more general tutorials I want to create in here just to help create the ecosystem, or maybe show glitches. I don't know. There's so many different pieces that I can go with. So have yourselves an amazing day, guys. See you all real soon. Have a great one, and peace out. And don't forget to subscribe once again to our YouTube channel. And then, yeah, sending on the hearts, guys. Thank you so much for all. Oops. Thank you so much for all the love and support as always. Without you, we just wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great day. See y'all soon. Peace.